From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm Fred Gossage along with Chase Wilson, Taylor Plott, and Sam Camp in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, continuing to watch strong to severe thunderstorms moving through parts of the area this afternoon. We still have severe thunderstorm warnings in North Alabama until 3:30. They're running for south central areas of Lauderdale County, central portions of Colbert, central portions of Franklin counties in northwest Alabama. That's until 3:30, and then until 3:15 for northern portions of Morgan County, southeast Limestone, and western areas of Madison County. You know, Madison County is just outside the Viewton area, but we'll still mention you there in the severe thunderstorm warning. Until 4:45, we also have flash flood warnings up for Lawrence and Giles counties in Tennessee. In our viewing area counties, none of the storms in Tennessee are severe. Just east of our viewing area, there are severe thunderstorm warnings here between Fayetteville and Winchester for portions of Lincoln, Moore, and Franklin counties. Again, that's off to the east of the viewing area. So first, we're going to focus on the storms in northwest Alabama, and then we'll look elsewhere where the storms are not quite to severe limits. The strongest storms right now are coming up on Russellville with this little bit of a bow echo configuration we have here. That's the potential for 60-mile-per-hour winds. Maybe some dime to nickel-sized hail as well. That's moving through Isabel and coming into the west side of Russellville now and into the Crooked Oak community. That's also moving up toward Littleville and Colbert Heights over the next 10 to 20 minutes. Heavier thunderstorms do extend up into Muscle Shoals and Florence. They are heavy with heavy rain, lightning, gusty winds, and small hail. They don't look quite as intense as the storms moving into northern Franklin County. Let's do a storm track squall configuration just ahead of the bow echo, moving east-northeast at about 30 miles an hour. Talk about some times of arrival here for the strongest wind gust. Russellville is moving into your area now. Fairview 305, Lime Rock at 308, Waco 310, Flatwoods, Alabama 310, Littleville 312, Newburgh 320, Bethsaida at 322, Spring Valley, Alabama 325, Old Bethel 327, Flat Rock 330, White Oak Community 332, and that's over here in the eastern portions of Colbert County at that point. Wolf Springs at 333, Neesmith 338, Hatton at 339, and Town Creek, Alabama at 346. So that's the situation with the severe thunderstorm warning in the northwest Alabama. We'll go over to the storm in Morgan County and look at this cluster here and go to HTX radar. And there may be some dime to quarter size hail with the storm out here near Bluff City and Priceville, moving over into Madison County. But out of this cluster, at least in Morgan and Limestone counties, that looks like the strongest out of the cluster, and that's about to move over into Madison County and out of the viewing area, except straddling the Tennessee River here to the north of Toluca near Triana. Heavy thunderstorms with heavy rain and lightning do extend back to the south side of Decatur near Priceville, Flint City, and Basham, however. So that's going to continue to train and maybe some street flooding in these areas as well. And then moving over toward Lacey Spring up into Madison in the Huntsville Metro, now with heavy rain, lightning, and 30, 40-mile-per-hour winds. Now, let's hit the southern Tennessee button so we can just look at an overall view of southern middle Tennessee. Since none of the storms are severe, we don't have to focus with street level tracking because it's really just a big mass of moderate to heavy rain and embedded pockets of loud thunder, maybe some 30, 40-mile-per-hour winds or some pea-sized hail. That covers a large part of Giles County, Lawrence County, heavy rain back in the Wayne County, heavy rain up in the Lewis County, and heavy rain spreading back into Murray and Marshall counties. But none of these storms are severe, despite there being some gusty winds, some small hail, and some really loud thunder with frequent lightning. There is still that flash flood warning there for eastern and southern Lawrence County, Tennessee, western and southwestern Giles County, Tennessee. That's going to run up until 4:45. So we'll continue to watch things very carefully. Only warnings we have, Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin counties until 3:30, severe thunderstorm warning. I think it's mainly the Franklin County part of that that's the prime concern. And then the Morgan, Limestone County warning till 3:15. That expires in 10 minutes, and the strongest part of that is about to move out of the viewing area over into Madison County. Our next live scheduled update is at 4 o'clock, but we'll come back sooner if needed if new warnings are issued. And what are we beeping? New severe thunderstorm warning coming right as we speak, so we'll hold here and get the new polygon. This is going to be a new severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Colbert, Franklin, Lawrence, Lauderdale, and Limestone and Morgan counties in North Alabama. That's going to run until 4 o'clock this afternoon. So we'll hold here and wait for the new warning. Let's go to GWX. Maybe we'll clean that up. Well, I thought we'd clean it up, but I guess not. So a lot of that's getting clustered now. So
while you're waiting for it, I see it over here. So it's going to include, there it is popped up. It's from the shoulders
okay, yeah.
to the east.
Okay, so what we have is a new severe thunderstorm warning picking up from US 43, from Russellville up to Florence, all the way up through Rogersville and Anderson and Lexington, down through Leeton, down to near Moulton, across the northern half of Lawrence County, Alabama, and then the western half of Limestone County, Alabama. That does include Athens as well for the storms back near US 43 with the potential for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. That's a new severe thunderstorm warning until 4 o'clock. It does include places like Killen and Center Star, Elgin, Rogersville, Lexington, Anderson, Leeton, Nitrate City, Alabama Shores, White Oak Community, Bethsaida, Waco, Cortland, Cleveland Springs, the north side of Moulton, Terrytown, Town Creek, Wilson Dam area, down to Mount Hope, over to Hillsboro, Trinity, the north side of Decatur, Coxey, Clements, Good Spring, Cairo, Athens, Tanner, all these areas in a new severe thunderstorm warning till 4 o'clock for the potential for pockets of damaging straight line winds of 50 to 60 miles per hour and quarter size hail. That's going to go until 4 o'clock. None of the storms over southern Middle Tennessee are severe, and the rain cooled air is kind of stabilizing things there. We'll continue to watch things as necessary, have live updates as necessary. Next scheduled update is going to be at 4 o'clock, but we'll come back sooner if new warnings are issued. For Chase Wilson, Taylor Plott, and Sam Camp, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.